Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Crabs Baseball is on the air. Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner here. Excited to bring you all the Rock'em Sock'em action tonight as the Crabs take on the Stockton Pearls for the first of a midweek 2-game series. It's an overcast, dreary day in Arcata, but the band is here and the crowd is still out to watch baseball, and we're looking forward to a great game tonight, Liam.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't feel like baseball weather, but
sure doesn't.
Still got a game tonight.
I was thinking it's too bad that we're not naming the pigs, because then we could say this was a game of putting pearls before swine. But unfortunately, we're the Crabs. Let's give you the starting lineups for the opposing teams, brought to you by Compass Community Credit Union and the North Coast Co-op. Liam, for the visiting Pearls.
For the Pearls, Benjamin. Leading off will be their shortstop, Bo Blake. Batting second will be the left fielder, Eli Hancock. Batting third will be the first baseman, Caleb Hendricks. Batting fourth will be the designated hitter, Caleb Velo. Batting fifth will be the catcher, Tyler Williams. Batting sixth will be the third baseman, Caleb Sazaris. Batting seventh will be the center fielder, Houston McCray. Batting eighth will be the right fielder, Thomas Eaton. Batting ninth will be the second baseman, Joshua Ramirez. And on the mound for the Pearls will be Miles Brand.
Thank you, Liam. For our Crabs, Keenan Morris leads it off, and I forgot to put the positions in. At third base, Kivanosaurus at second, bats second. Cameron Sewell bats third in left field. Adam Enyart will be the DH and cleanup hitter. Nico Lombardi at catcher bats fifth. Caleb Lee at first base bats sixth. New member of the Crabs, Jacob Pappas, bats seventh. He's at in right field. Another new member, Elijah McNeil, is at shortstop. He's batting eighth. There's a strike on the outside corner to Blake to lead it off. Nolan and Timmy Reed is in center field batting ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, left-hander Miles Oliver, excuse me. And there's a check swing and a miss on a breaking pitch, and Oliver quickly ahead of Blake, 0-2. How did Oliver do last time out?
Miles Oliver has made one start, went 6 innings. He was really good. Only gave up 2 hits, no runs, 12 strikeouts.
Wow, there's one right now. Blew a fastball away by him.
12 strikeouts and no walks. So that's a pretty good start.
Started him off with 2 looked like changeups, and then came in with the fastball, one away. Here's Hancock. Crabs defensively, it's Oliver on the mound. Nico Lombardi is catching. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch hits him on the helmet. He's fine, was a breaking pitch. But he'll go down to first with 1 out. Caden Lee is at first. Kivanosaurus is at second. Keenan Morris is at third. Elijah McNeil at short. Cameron Sewell in left. Timmy Reed in right. And Jacob Pappas is in, Timmy Reed is in center, and Jacob Pappas is in right field. Here's Hendricks, first baseman. Runner on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. He takes a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. Yeah, dreary day all day. The sun never even thought about coming out today. It's just been foggy and overcast really since Sunday.
Yeah, pretty typical of summertime, though, here on the North Coast.
Well, they call it the June swoon. Swung on and missed.
Yep.
0-2. Not to be confused with the July swoon or the April-May drearies.
Yeah, like you said, lots of fog, lots of low clouds.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. A high fastball blew it right by him. 2 away. 2 strikeouts for Oliver in this inning. And here's the cleanup hitter, Caleb Velo. And the pitch, fastball right down the middle, knee high. Now a toss over to first. Runner goes. The 0-1 is down low. The throw down to second. Not going to be in time. Had a huge jump.
That was a pretty good throw, though.
It was a good throw.
To the correct side of the bag.
Yeah, it was a good throw. He just had a big jump, and so not really a chance to get him. Did he come off the bag or something? Or
Might have got in under the tag.
what was everybody going, oh, about?
It was pretty close.
Okay.
But it led the shortstop right into the tag and made it a lot closer than I think it otherwise would have been.
Yeah. So the catcher out to have a word. I don't know what Lombardi had to say, but it was quick, whatever it was, and now ready to go again. 1-1 to count to Velo with the runner at second now. Oliver looks at second and comes home. That's fouled off the hands and out of play.
Foul ball sponsored by Loud Planet, the original sustainable seafood.
One and two to count. Oliver sets and deals. Fastball rides high. Count is even. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt, and the count goes full. Two. Foul tipped, and I don't know if that was off the catcher or the umpire's mask, but somebody got it in the mask. I think it might have been off of Lombardi's helmet.
Yeah. Looks
Sounded
to be
more
all
like
right.
a helmet than a... Yeah, I think he's fine, yeah. So the count remains full. Hancock still out at second. And the pitch, again fouled away. Three and two is the count. Ball four. Pitch low and away. Did I hear someone in the stands go, where was it?
Quite a bit off the plate
about
outside.
3.5 feet off the plate and low. I mean,
TrackMan is showing that that was a correct call, and our eyes too.
yeah, I think it was particularly close. I mean, all right. So first and second with two outs. And next pitch sails high and outside. This is
Tyler Williams.
Tyler Williams, thank you. There's two Williamses on the team. The 1-0. Again high with a fastball. And now Lombardi out to have a word.
There are also 3 Calebs in the Stockton lineup tonight.
Fans, if you lost a cell phone, go claim it at the merch booth. Lost cell phone, claim it at the merch booth.
All right, 2-0 the count. A look at second and the pitch. Again high with a fastball. And so now Oliver in a 3-0 hole. None of the last 4 pitches have been close.
Yeah, he's a little more wild than he was in his start on Wednesday against the Humboldt Eagles. Like I said, didn't walk anybody. Already hit a batter and walked one.
The 3-0 is high again. He walks him on 4 pitches.
And pitching coach Eric Giacone is going to go out to talk to Miles Oliver. I blame the weather, Benjamin.
Yeah, that might be it. So, conversation on the mound.
Well, the Giants are currently losing to the Colorado Rockies 3-2 right now
What inning are they in?
in Denver. The bottom of the 5th. It's Coors Field.
It's Coors Field.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. I think what they should do at Coors Field is make it a much bigger ballpark. Like make it, push the fences out.
Yeah.
Push fences way out.
Like 500 feet.
Yeah, yeah, totally, yeah. And then the Rockies, I might think, can be competitive because
They
they can.
I mean, I don't think it's entirely the altitude.
It's not entirely the altitude. It's
There are
not.
struggles this season.
Next pitch is fouled up against the screen, but I just think that ballpark is, I don't know.
There have been good Rockies
0-1.
teams in the past. I mean, they've made the postseason.
2007 they did, but that's because they got hot at the very end.
Yeah.
0-1 the count. Swung on and missed. Took something off.
That was
And he had
filthy.
Cesaris way out in front of it. So 0-2 now to Cesaris with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Go 2. Oh, nasty breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. Happy Trails calls strike 3, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits. There were no errors, and 3 left at the end of half an inning. Pearls nothing. Crabs coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Baywood Golf and Country Club and also Big Blue Cafe. Visit the Crabs' favorite Big Blue Cafe on the plaza in Arcata, serving breakfast and lunch all day. Welcome home to the Big Blue. Also, Crestmark Millwork, local manufacturer of custom cabinetry and millwork for commercial projects throughout California and Oregon, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces since 1997. Crestmark is committed to promoting a healthy and productive society by investing in the relationships with their employees, local communities, suppliers, and customers. All right. Bottom of the first inning for the Crabs, it'll be Morris, Soros, and Sewell to bat against right-handed pitcher Miles Brand for the Pearls. Pearls in their bright blue tops that look pretty cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
Not to be confused with the Neptune Pearl, who are defunct, I suppose, nowadays.
Yeah, I believe
Neptune
so.
Pearl used to play.
I remember back in the day, I went to a Crabs game at the Neptune Beach
Yeah,
Pearl.
right, which was right there
I think they
in
played it-
Oakland, right? Or I mean,
Yeah,
North.
Alameda
Yeah, North
College.
Alameda, right. Yeah.
I believe they played there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were a long time opponent of the Crabs
they were
for a
And then
while.
COVID, I think, ended them. Here's the first pitch to Keenan Morris. He takes a strike on the inside corner.
Well, Keenan Morris has been one of the best all-around players for the Crabs this season. He's coming in batting .400. He has 4 RBIs, 4 walks, and 6 stolen bases. That leads the team, and of course he plays a fantastic third base.
The 0-1 is hit in the air to shallow left center field. That is going to be caught by the left fielder, Hancock, for out number 1. Ball just hung up a little too long. Defensively for the Pearls, it's Miles Brand on the mound. Tyler Williams is the catcher. Caleb Hendricks is at first. Joshua Ramirez at second. Caleb Cesare is at third. Bo Blake at shortstop. The aforementioned Eli Hancock in left. Houston McCrary in center. And Thomas Aiton is in right field. Here's Kivanosaurus. And the pitch. Breaking pitch in there. Good one for a strike.
Soares coming in batting .200. He is 3 for 15 so far this season. 5 RBIs, 6 walks. He's been hit 3 times. That's tied for the team lead.
It's fouled out of play.
And he has a couple of stolen bases.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball away. The 1-2. Breaking pitch. That time it missed away. 2-2. Brandon rocks and comes home. Low. Three-two. Grounder out to short. Blake has it. Throws wide and then, the umpire rules he pulled him off the bag. I don't know, but Crabs will take it. Hendricks tried his best to reach for it, but
guessing that's an error.
That's an error on Blake, yeah.
E6.
Number 11, Cameron Sewell.
So here's Cameron Sewell.
Jack's favorite error.
Here's the pitch. Fastball is in there, letter high for a called strike.
Sewell, he's been great offensively for the Crabs so far. He's appeared in 4 games. He's 5 for 12. 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 3 stolen bases.
Source with a short lead over at first. Here's the pitch. And he takes outside. One and one to count. Breaking pitch misses outside. 2-0. One thing we've never seen at this ballpark, Liam, is a knuckleball pitcher.
Really?
I don't think we've ever seen one here.
In all your years, even before
I don't think so.
I arrived in the booth, you've never seen a knuckleballer.
No, I was watching a video about learning the knuckleball the other night, and I thought, this is my chance.
I was watching an MLB game a little while ago, and I saw someone throwing a forkball.
Really? The 2-1 is fouled out of play. You don't have to throw a knuckleball hard, and you don't have to be in any kind of physical shape to throw it. You just have to. So I was thinking, you know, Hoyt Wilhelm pitched into his 50s. I might master that knuckleball and head down to spring training next year.
Yeah. I remember R.A. Dickey.
R.A. Dickey, yeah.
Who pitched for the Mets, I believe.
Yeah, he was good. And then the guy pitched for the Red Sox, I forget. 2-2 the count. But anyway, runner's going. The pitch is high. 3-2. And throw to first, and the runner just gets back.
You know, one thing I remember about Cavanasaurus from 2023 is he likes to tease that he's going to run. Likes to dance around a little bit over at first and fake that he's going to go. And
there he goes. 3-2 is high. Well, he wasn't faking that time.
Nope. But he did that quite a few times in 2023 where he started to go and then stopped.
Anything that disrupts the pitcher's concentration, I think, is...
Oh, yeah. It works.
Yeah. So first and second now with one out for Adam Enyart. And what can you say about Adam Enyart? He's having a great season early on.
He's been fantastic. He's coming in 6 games batting .450. That's pretty good.
We'll look out at second. Brand's pitch in the air to left field. I think he got under it. And so at the track, Hancock makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, that was off the bat, 91 miles per hour.
He just got under it a little bit.
Hit pretty hard, but yeah, like you said, just missed hitting it out of the park. But coming into that at-bat, batting .450, 4 home runs, that leads the team, 11 RBIs, that leads the team, 7 walks. Yeah, he's been real good.
Here's Nico Lombardi from the set. Brand glances out at second and comes home. And that's fouled off the hands up against the screen.
Lombardi coming in. He's only appeared in 2 games. Those 2 games, he's 2 for 10. 1 RBI.
The 0-1 in the dirt. Brand steps off. Now he's ready. 1-1 the count to Lombardi. A look out at second, and he comes home. Swung on and missed a big cut. So Lombardi swung right through it. Center cut fastball. One and two. Breaking pitch is low. Close pitch, nice take. Actually, according to TrackMan, it was an extremely close pitch.
TrackMan had it right there. That was, according to TrackMan, that was just about a perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Big break for Nico Lombardi.
Catcher out to have a word. Two and two the count. Crabs are 7-0 on the season. As Liam says, though, the true test is going to be beginning next week. And, oh, that one's all the way to the backstop behind the batter. Now the Crabs were going to advance, and now everybody dashes back to their original base there. And that obviously slipped out of his hand. The catcher out now to have a word. I mean, that was behind Lombardi's head and about 5 feet away. And oddly, the Crabs didn't advance. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
they started to advance, and then both runners turned and went back to their bases.
Yeah, Cavanasaurus at second looked like he was going to go and then just stopped. Ball hit off the backstop. It did kind of bounce right back.
That's true, yeah. 3 and 2. Here's the pitch. Runners go, and it's fouled off the hands. Foul, and it's going to drop over by the Pearls dugout.
Yeah, as you were saying, Benjamin, next week on the road is, at least in my opinion, going to be the most important week in the Crab season.
I think you're quite right about that.
By far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first league games. It's the 2 best teams in the league on the road. The Crabs can get a couple of wins out of that. That'd be really good.
You got to think bigger, man. Next pitch misses away. The Crabs need to sweep.
Yeah, that would be ideal. But
Next pitch is outside.
Given that the Crabs went 0-6 on that same road trip last
settle
season,
for 2. Yeah.
I will. Any amount of wins on that road trip is going to be an improvement.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if they can get a couple of wins against 2 very good teams, I think that would show us that this is a pretty good team that we have here.
This team, I think, has more power than last year's team for sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they're definitely on a higher home run pace so far.
Here's Caden Lee with the bases loaded. And the pitch. Ooh, breaking pitch just misses outside.
And Lincoln and Healdsburg, they are stacked with high-end
Yes, they are,
talent.
always.
So
yeah.
it's going to be tough.
1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Oh, about 1.5 feet outside. Called a strike. Yikes.
Like Michael Cowan's strike zone on Sunday.
Who are the umpires, by the way? Who should I be yelling at now?
Zach Norton is at home plate.
Okay. Pitch just swung on and missed. 1 and 2.
It is Daniel Osborne at first, and then Roger Freer at third. I have not seen him before,
I
so
don't think so. Roger Freer is new. 1 and 2 the count. And the pitch. In the dirt. 2 and 2. Two and 2 the count. Fouled out of play, I think. Yeah. Down into the bullpen. Fans are really into this game tonight, man. They are loud.
Now the crowd is a lot better than I was anticipating early on.
Wednesday night with weather like this, it's surprising. But
there's not a whole lot of people here early on, but the crowd is filled in quite nicely. And yeah,
Sure
given
has.
the very foggy, cloudy weather, on
we got about
Tuesday
500
night,
people maybe.
yeah, not bad at all.
2 and 2 the count. And the pitch. Oh, called strike 3 on the outside corner. That was only about 2 feet outside.
There we go. First one of the
That'll
season.
end the inning. As Lee goes down looking for the Crabs. No runs. There were no hits. There was an error and 3 left. And at the end of an inning, we're tied at 0. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Cypress Grove Cheese, leading producer of delicious artisan goat cheese, including Humboldt Fog, one of the most famous cheeses in the country, proudly based in Arcata. Cypress Grove cheeses are available at cheese shops and grocery stores nationwide and online at cypressgrovecheese.com. There's nothing like that Humboldt fog feeling, and we are definitely feeling the Humboldt fog today here in Arcata.
Number 2, Houston McRae.
Here's Houston McRae to lead it off. Here's the pitch, and there's a fastball. Check swing, called a strike. 0-1. Miles Oliver out for a second inning of work. Lots of traffic on the bases early, but nobody's got a hit yet.
Seems like that was the case all weekend.
Sure does. 0-1, swung on and missed. Boy, a 69-mile-an-hour pitch. And
Yeah, Miles
Oliver does not throw hard.
Got some filthy movement.
He changes movement a lot, and he changes speed a lot, even though his fastest pitch so far, I think, has been around 80 miles an hour. 0-1 just misses low and outside.
I mean, 80 to 69 is pretty good.
Yeah.
For a change of speed.
It's the change of speed that matters, really, not so much the fastest speed. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch in the dirt. That was the fastball, 81. So, like I said, that's about what he tops out around so far. 82 earlier, I think. So 2-2 the count. And the pitch. In the air to left field. Right in his tracks is Sewell. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting for the Stockton Pros, number 5, Thomas Eaton.
Here's Thomas Eaton. The right fielder. Here's the pitch, and he has a grounder back over the mound. Bare hand attempt by Soros, and it kicks away. That'll be an infield hit for Eaton.
That's a hit. That's a really tough play for Gavanasaurus, and I don't believe second base is his natural position either.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he would have gotten him anyway, even if he'd gotten a solid grip on it.
yeah. I mean, I think we've mentioned this before. 2023, I don't remember Gavanasaurus playing second.
I don't
at all.
either.
And this is already his second start at second base this season.
So here's Ramirez. Joshua Ramirez, the second baseman. Runner at first. 1 out, and he waves at a fastball right down the middle. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Same pitch. Up and in on the hands. 0-2.
Yeah, Ramirez is not reading Oliver's fastball right
Well,
now.
I'm sure now he's gonna see the 69 mile an hour.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
His
that is.
filthiest pitch.
Whatever that is, pitch. Throw over to first. The 0-2. Went to the fastball again and missed high with it.
Well, why not? I mean,
Yeah, you have to
2
figure,
swings
yeah.
and misses, first
Yeah.
2 fastballs. Might as well go there again.
That's right. One and 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball again, misses high. Two. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Half trails.
And Zach Norton is giving a lot of room off the plate outside. I mean, it's been pretty consistent so far.
Strange Tales of the Ball Field.
Yeah.
Chapter 5, the strike zone.
Like I was saying, it's kind of similar to Michael Cowan's strike zone on Sunday. You know, very wide zone.
Very wide. Yeah. All right, here's Blake to back to the top of the order. He struck out his first at bat. He takes a fastball away, which is surprisingly possible to do. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Throw to first. Strike at the knees. Good fastball. 1-2. The batter calls for time. One, two. Grounded back to the mound, off his glove. He recovers, throws to first just in time. Well done.
Great
nice
play.
job by Miles Oliver. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left at the end of an inning and a half. We're tied at 0. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we're back. Pappas, McNeil, and Reed to bat for the Crabs. The bottom three hitters of the lineup. Here in the bottom of the second inning, no score.
Jacob Pappas out of Fresno State.
How many? We have a few guys from Fresno State, don't we? Quite a few. Or is he the only one? I'm thinking of Sac State, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys from Sac State. Sac State's usually a pretty good feeder for the Crabs.
Mm-hmm. All right, here he is for his first at bat as a member of the Crabs, Jacob Pappas, and he fouls one out of play. Fastball, 0-1. I wonder, do we have a full roster now? Is everybody here, do you think? Or
I don't know.
Brand winds and deals, and that's a slider way, low and away.
I think we have seen everybody that is on the roster at this moment. Guys could be added, though. That is pretty typical.
That does, yeah, it is typical. 1-1 is hit on the ground on the hole left side and knocked down by the shortstop, but he's not going to have a play. So Pappas, his first at bat as a member of the Crabs, and he singles.
Batting 1,000.
That's right. So here's Elijah McNeil. This is his first at bat as a member of the Crabs as well.
It says Dublin High School and UC Davis, so I assume he's high school graduate
going to Davis.
Going to Davis.
Yeah, good school.
Like UC Davis. I have family in Vacaville, which is not too far away, so.
Short lead over at first. Here's the pitch, and it's high and inside. He backs away from it.
So I've gone to plenty of UC Davis football games and a couple of basketball games.
McNeil has a cool bat.
Oh, yeah.
Light green, gold stripes. That's cool. Here's the 1-0. Fastball outside. Two and 0. Fouled up against the screen. Two and 1 the count. This is low with a fastball.
Elijah McNeil going to Dublin High School. I believe he shares the same hometown as Cal Poly Humboldt Lumberjack football great Alex Kappa. Also is a Dublin native.
3-1. Ooh, he swings at a fastball low and away. Good pitch. And the count goes full. Elijah McNeil, number 1 for the Crabs. He reaches out and slaps it foul out of play. Good job protecting a plate there. Pappas over at first, short lead. Now he extends it another, and the throw goes over there, and he's back in time. Three and 2. Runner goes. The pitch is hit in the left field. Base hit. Pappas is going to go for third, and he will make it easily with no throw. And runners on the corners for the Crabs. Back-to-back singles.
Yeah, back-to-back singles from both of the guys who are debuting tonight. That's pretty good.
That's cool. And here's Timmy Reed.
Number 3, Timmy Reed.
Nobody out, runners on the corners. And here's Reed. And he shows bunt and takes the pitch low. How's Timmy doing this season?
Let's see, Timmy Reed appeared in 5 games. He is 2 for 17. 1 RBI, 3 walks. He's been hit 3 times. 3 stolen bases.
The 1-0. Runner's going. Pitch is swung on and foul tipped. So McNeil will have to go back to first. One and 1 the count. And the pitch. Breaking pitch misses down low and inside. 2 and 1. Popped in the air on the left side of the infield. Cesaris, the third baseman, calling for it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Fans, let me introduce you to Bat Boy Jackson Christensen.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Keenan Morris. Morris flied to left his first at bat.
Leading off at the top of the order, number 9, Keenan Morris.
And now throw to first, and runner's back. Here's the pitch. Rides high with a fastball. 1-0.
Happy birthday Friday.
Hear the roar of the crowd?
Yeah, amazing.
The 1-0 fouled out of play.
That foul ball sponsored by Long Planet. Sustainability never tastes superior.
1-1 the count. Runners going. The pitch is out. A strike on the outside corner. Throw it on second. He's a dead duck. And that pitch was about 2 feet off the plate. I don't know what you're doing with that strike zone up. McNeil out. 2-6. 2 away. 1-2. Is that a strike? This is high. 2-2.
Benjamin's getting spicy on Tuesday night.
I mean, this is absurd. Two and two the count. There you go. That was only. That was a close pitch. 3 feet outside. 3-2. Three-two is popped in the air on the left side. Should end the inning. And Cesaris makes the catch for out number 3. So the Crabs squander a 2-on, nobody out situation and end up not scoring here in the bottom of the second. We are tied at 0. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back. Top of the third inning. Hancock, Hendricks, and Velo to bat for the Pearls. Eli Hancock was hit by a pitch his first appearance. Oliver deals, and that's a breaking pitch that misses high. One and 0. Fastball misses high and inside. 2-0. This is inside again with a fastball. 3-0 now to Hancock. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for the Pearls. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Crabs. And there's a pitch right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1, fouled out of play.
Leave that foul uncaught, Benjamin.
Not more or less goes without saying here at the Arcata Ballpark. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and he walks him. So that's the third walk issued by Oliver. Here's Hendricks. He struck out his first at bat. And that pitch rides high and away. The 1-0. Fastball misses low and inside, and so Oliver struggling a little bit with his control today.
Well, yeah, I mean, after you watch the game on Wednesday that he started, I mean, 12
He struck
strikeouts,
out
0
12 on
walks.
Wednesday. Yeah.
It's pretty unusual to see it
2-0 is hit out of play.
here, but I mean, that's the way baseball goes. I mean, you make one start and 12 strikeouts, 0 walks, and the next start, and you're all over the place. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes.
2-1, and that was against the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
2-1 pitch is in the dirt. Three and 1 to count. Runner on first, nobody out. Oliver in danger of digging himself into a hole here, and that was ball four, swung on and missed. That was at his eyes. Three-two and a thrower to first, and runner's back. Three-two, out of play.
Just because of their population. If she goes to the Big Island, she has a name.
The 3-2, and he walks him. So back-to-back walks to lead off the third. And now it looks like maybe somebody's headed down to the bullpen. Nope. I thought I saw a Crabs pitcher headed down there, but looks like it's not happening.
Maybe somebody's getting up the stretch at the dugout, but
Yeah.
no one's making their way down there just yet.
He's Velo. He walked his first appearance, and he takes a pitch inside and low.
But yeah, Miles Oliver, this is just night and day from his start
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean,
For sure. Lombardi out now to have a word. Maybe give him a chance to take a breather. I don't know. But if he's really throwing a strike this inning, really.
Visit humblecrabs.com for more information or email kids@humblecrabs. Yeah, it's not the switch, it's still cutting out.
1-0 the count. That's slashed down the left field line, but it's going to go into the bullpen. Velo just sort of golfed that down there. Ball to strike the count. Oliver deals. Breaking pitch, lined at the third, and that's all they're going to get. One away. Here's Tyler Williams.
Tyler Williams.
Williams walked his first appearance.
Neither one of those were hits to get on base, right?
And there's a breaking pitch that misses inside. The 1-0. Just missed it and fouls it up against the screen. One and one count. Hancock at second, Hendricks at first. And there's the pitch, and that's fouled out of play.
Foul ball sponsored by Wild Plant, the original sustainable seafood company.
One and two. A look at second and the pitch. This is high with a fastball. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him. Good fastball in. 2 away. Here's Cesar. He's caught looking his first at bat.
Approaching the plate for the Stockton Pearls, number 9, Caleb Cesar.
And he fouls that one up against the screen. Fastball right down the middle. The 0-1, look out at second. Oliver comes home. Oh, beautiful breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. 0-2. Well, you got Cesare's looking last at bat, and he's got him in an 0-2 hole here. Let's see how he goes. 0-2. Fastball is high. The 1-2. Breaking pitch popped in the air. Center field. Lead has it, and that ends the inning. So Oliver digs himself a hole and then climbs back out of it here in the 3rd inning. No runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, and 2 left. At the end of 2.5, we're tied at 0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. thanks to Charleston Tree Services helping your growing concerns. They're locally owned and operated family business that served homeowners and commercial property owners throughout Humboldt County since 2007. Also, Compass Community Credit Union. Hey, Crabs fans, key sponsor Compass Community Credit Union is happy to point you toward a better banking experience. Visit their conveniently located branches in Arcata and Eureka or online at compassccu.org. That's compassccu.org. Kavana Soares leads it off for the Crabs in the bottom of the third with no score. Soares reached on an error in his first at bat. And first pitch from Miles Brand pops out of the catcher's glove.
I don't think it even made it to the plate. I think it bounced well in front of the plate.
Oh, did he bounce it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Wow, all right.
I think that's what I saw.
Because it's not on the TrackMan at all. It didn't even appear on the TrackMan. Okay. 1-0 misses in the dirt, 2-0.
What's the distance from the mound to home plate? Like 60 feet?
6 inches.
6 inches? I
Yeah.
think that went about 45 feet.
45 feet, yeah. I didn't see that it did that. I just saw it tick off the catcher's gloves. 2-0 the count. Ooh, fastball misses high. Now the crowd is on him.
As they should be.
3-0. The 3-0 misses high and walks him. Here's Sewell. He walked his first appearance.
That's 7 combined walks so far.
Yeah. It has not been a pitching clinic out there so far.
Kind of shocking. It's still a 0-0 ball game.
I know. Well, kind of hard to hit the ball if you can't reach it.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls that off the hands and up against the screen. Crabs had their chance last inning.
We did. First and third, nobody out.
Oh, and 1. Oh, 1 strike on the outside corner. I mean, that was a good foot off the plate.
That's
easily.
Man. Not sure what to say about that.
Oh, and 2. Hammered in the right field, and that's going to be caught by Eiton out there.
I mean, Zach Norton, he's worked the plate, a few times this season, and this strike zone has not been like this. So. So I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is here's the pitch, right? Down low, just misses low. Good take. Want to know is that there's some kind of space-time distortion down there.
Yeah.
That's
or the weather. I mean, the fog might be,
in his eyes.
Yeah.
It could be that.
The glare of the lights and the fog,
Want to know the
something
count?
like that.
And that's in the left center field gap, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. Up against the fence. Soares coming around third. He's coming home. And that's an RBI double for Adam Enyart. And he just keeps up bashing the ball.
That thing was stung. 106 miles per hour off the bat.
That's the second time he's hit a ball that hard.
And he's been fantastic. I don't know what the RBI record is
Yeah.
in one season for the Crabs, but might be on pace to break that too.
Here's Lombardi. Lombardi walked his first appearance. 1-0 Crabs. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball inside. For a strike. It almost hit him for a strike.
Yeah, not that time.
1-0.
Let's make sure the people know that was not
yes.
called a strike.
I was being sarcastic. 1-0. And the pitch. High grounder out to short. Enyard's running, and the shortstop bobbles it, and everybody's going to be safe. That's the second error of the game on Bo Blake.
E6.
I got to believe that Enyard had something to do with that error because he took off when the ball was hit, and he and the ball more or less converged in front of the shortstop there, and Enyard kind of skipped over the ball. And
he did. I mean, when Enyard took off from second, I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then it actually kind of worked out.
It sure did, yeah. So first and second now, still only one out. Here's Caden Lee, struck out looking his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball high and inside. The 1-0 misses inside again. Now the catcher out to have a word. A raucous crowd tonight compared to last Wednesday. Last Wednesday it was the Eagles though, so people were on their better behavior last Wednesday. And also many of them are rooting for the Eagles.
There's a lot of families of the local players,
but not tonight.
Yeah, what a good crowd for like I was saying before, a great crowd for a Tuesday night. It's foggy, it's cloudy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
2-0 from the set. Here's the pitch. And he rides high with a fastball. 3-0 now to Lee. Jacob Pappas on deck. One out, first and second. A run in for the Crabs.
I mean, the attendance all season has been really, really good.
Sure has, yeah. 3-0. Right down the middle for a called strike.
And hey, there's only 4 more games left before the Crabs go on the road for a week, so come out. Or if you're in Lincoln or Fieldsburg areas, show out to those games too next week.
3-1. Ball 4, that loads the bases.
And once again, the bases are FOC. Fans, if you want to let the Crabs know what you want to see, make some noise.
Okay. Pappas to bat. He singled in his first at bat. He's got Enyard at third, Lombardi at second, Lee at first. One is out. Crabs got to run looking for more here. Now again, the catcher goes out to have a word. I think they need to start texting each other.
Well, maybe they need to implement the mound visits rule at this level. But I don't know. You love anything that makes the game longer, so I don't know if you'd be in favor of that.
I don't love things that make the game longer. I think the game should take as long as the game takes. Oh, that hits him on the shoulder. And that's going to score another run for the Crabs. And that made the fans even more. Even more animated. So here's Elijah McNeil. He singled in his first at bat. Now the manager, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it for Miles Brand. We're going to see a new pitcher now for the Pearls.
It's going to be number 21, Cruz Herrera.
Cruz Herrera coming in to pitch. So while he takes his warm-up pitches, let's go back and thank some of our sponsors. This is Exciting Crowns Baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we are back. Cruz Herrera on in relief of Miles Brand. Crabs have played at 2 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and they still have the bases loaded with only 1 out. Soares walked to lead off the inning. Then Sewell lined to right. But Enyart doubled in the left center field gap, scoring Soares. Lombardi reached on an error, and then Lee walked, and Pappas was hit by a pitch, which plated another run. And so now Lombardi's at 3rd, Lee's at 2nd, Pappas is at 1st, and here's Elijah McNeil.
Happy 15th birthday to the magnificent Levi. You are the Mac Riddler. The fans of programming note this weekend, the Crowns host the Athletic Edge Express. The band will be here Friday and Sunday.
Friday night, the Athletic. Tomorrow night, these 2 games will meet again at 7 o'clock. Then Friday, the Athletic Edge Express come into town. We have a Friday night game at 7. The Saturday game is at 2 p.m.
2:30.
2:30 p.m. after the Oyster, during the Oyster Fest, and then the Sunday game will be at its regular time, and then the Crabs hit the road. So if you want to see them, this is the week to do it before they take off for a week.
Oyster Fest is great, but I think the choice is pretty easy if it were me.
Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, 1-0 to McNeil. 91 miles an hour. This guy throws pretty hard.
Yeah.
Me too. But I'm not a huge fan of oysters.
Oh, I like oysters. But between being at the ballpark and being at Oyster Fest, not a tough decision.
Not at all. The 1-0 rides high. 2-0, another 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Nowhere to put Elijah McNeil. The Crabs looking to break the game open here. 2 runs already in.
I believe Oyster Fest starts well before the game, so
it does,
there is time.
There's time to do both for sure. 2-0. Oh. Another absurd strike.
Whoa.
About 2 feet inside. It almost hit him. I think he's wearing 360-degree goggles or something down there. That's the only thing I can figure. 2-1 the count. Swung on and missed. Blew a fastball right by him. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a real tough call. I've never seen Zach Norton have a zone like this. I don't. Only person you can ask is him.
Two and two. I did ask him.
Yes, you did.
3-2.
Oh, I mean, according to TrackMan, those right on the corner.
Oh my. 3-2. Ooh, and he fouls that one off. Good job. Got a good pitch. And fouled it away. 3-2. So far, Herrera hasn't throwing anything but fastballs. 3-2 to McNeil. Herrera long look in now. And now finally McNeil calls for time. Three-two pitch. Fastball away, and that was ball 4, but he went for it and fouled it out of play. Although,
Yeah, that might have been called a strike.
that might have been called a strike, yeah. Maybe you need to try going up there with a 9-iron. A little bit longer reach there. 3-2 the count. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That was a great pitch.
Yeah.
2 away.
Number 3, Timmy Reed.
So we have to Timmy Reed. Popped to short his first at bat. Third base, excuse me. Popped to third his first at bat. Bases are still loaded. 2 runs are in. And the pitch. Slider is in the dirt. Coach is moving the center fielder more towards the left field. The 1-0. Fastball misses high. Guess they're thinking he might be late on a fastball. Two and 0. Down low, 3-0. Three 3-1. Inside corner. That was close.
A lot closer than
Yeah,
some of the other calls.
relatively close. That was.
Just looking at it
No.
from up here.
I know, yeah. 3-2. Swung on and missed. 3-1. Swung on and missed. Now it's 3-2. Three-two. Popped in the air, foul territory, and out of play.
Sponsored by Pregame Golf and Country.
Three and 2 to Timmy Reed. Runners are going to be going with the pitch. Here they go, and the pitch called strike 3 inside corner. And that ends it for the Crabs. Some great pitching by Cruz Herrera there to get them out of it. But Crabs get 2 runs on 1 hit. There was an error and 3 left. And at the end of 3, they lead 2-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back. Crabs leading 2-0 in the top of the fourth inning, and here's Liam to bring you all the action.
Thank you, Benjamin. Benjamin definitely is paying attention to the game. It's on the field.
Paying attention to the game.
You're paying attention to a game. Anyway, it'll be McCray, Eiton, and Ramirez due up for the Pearls. It's Miles Oliver. It's had a bit of a tougher night as opposed to last Wednesday night.
He's always managed to get out of it, though, so far.
Yeah. It's kind of the theme of the weekend. A lot of traffic, but Crabs pitching able to limit the damage. Pitch to McCray, and therefore called strike 0-1.
Gray fly to left his first at bat.
And therefore called strike again. Low outside corner, 0-2. Two up high, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch, misses inside, it's 2-2. Two in the dirt, count goes full 3-2. Three-two pitch, popped up in the infield, left side. Going to be the shortstop making the catch, one away. Elijah McNeil. Let's go bring in Thomas Eaton. And the dirt 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Therefore a called strike. It's 1-1.
He singled his first at bat. He has the only hit of the game for the Pearls.
1-1. Inside part of the play, called strike, 1-2. One-two in the dirt. It's 2-2. It got a piece of the home plate umpire, Zach Norton.
Well, we've had some others.
Seems to me a little bit of pain, shaking his left hand.
Treacherous work back there.
Oh, yeah. Catcher or home plate umpire is not easy. 2-2, ground ball right to the second baseman, Soros. Except throw to first, a low throw. Good pick by
job.
Caden Lee at first, 2 away.
That was a good pitch. Just a nasty breaking pitch away.
I mean, when Miles Oliver has had his command working, he has been very good. I'm bringing Joshua Ramirez with 2 out, nobody on.
I mean, despite the walks, he's been effective.
Oh, yeah. Pitch is low, 1-0. He's pitched through plenty of traffic and gotten out of it every single time through the first 3 innings.
Yeah.
1-0 is fouled straight back. It's 1-1. One grounded, fouled on the third base line. It's 1-2. 1-2, misses outside, and it's 2-2. Two pitch in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. Two pitch popped up. Foul territory, first base side. It'll make its way out of play. Do it again, 3-2. 3-2 pitch, low and inside, ball 4. So it won't quite be a clean inning for Miles Oliver. On our first 2 outs. And Bo Blake.
Blake's 0 for 2.
Pitch is popped up, foul territory, left side, third base side. It'll make its way into the stands. 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Bo Blake. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-1. One is popped foul out of play off to the right side. It's 1-2. One, 2 misses outside, and it's 2-2. Two called, strike 3. That was a nasty pitch on the inside part of the plate. Great breaking ball for Miles Oliver. That's going to do it here in the top of the 4th. The Pearls fail to score. Crabs lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN Radio 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata, bottom of the 4th inning. Crabs lead the Pearls by a score of 2-0. Crabs Baseball is brought to you by U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank, strengthening our local communities. Our commitments come to life through our people, programs, and policies. Together we can make a difference in the communities we serve. It'll be top of the order, Morris, Soares, and Sewell due up for the Crabs against Cruz Herrera. And it's a ground ball right over second, right up the middle, past the back of second baseman, into center field for a leadoff base hit for Keenan Morris.
Let's give it up for the bat boy, Jackson Christensen.
I'll bring Cavanasaurus, runner at first, nobody out.
And now batting for the Crabs, number 10, Cavanasaurus.
Saurus in there for a called strike, going one. One line foul out of play, off to the right, 0-2. Throw over to first, and Morris is back in safely. Unbelievable. The Giants have taken the lead in the 9th inning.
Yeah.
6-5.
There's a reason the Rockies have about 150%, 150 winning percentage.
Yeah, the 0-2 is a ground ball right to the shortstop. Throw to second for one. It's dropped.
Oh, boy.
And everybody's going to be safe.
Man, that hurts. That was a tailor-made double play.
So.
Wow.
We call an error on the second baseman,
Yeah,
Benjamin?
absolutely.
That is a very tough error.
That is an extremely costly. I mean, may end up being an extremely costly error. Nobody out, too.
Yeah, that was a tailor-made double play. So now first and second, nobody out. I'll bring in Cameron Sewell. Third error of the game for the Pearls.
Yeah, that's no good.
Sewell misses inside 1-0. We're just talking about the Rockies.
Yeah. Well, the Rockies don't have an excuse.
Yeah. And it's a fly ball down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. One run's going to come around to score. The second run is going to be held up at third. And it's going to be an RBI double for Cameron Sewell. And the Crabs lead 3-0. Really soft line drive down the left field line. 78 off the bat. Gets the job done. The second and third, nobody out. And a run in here in the bottom of the fourth. They'll bring in Adam Enyart. This is the guy you want up. And it's a ground ball deflected by the pitcher to the second baseman. Throw to first, we'll get to out, but the run comes in to score. That's Cavanasaurus. And the Crabs lead 4-0. RBI ground out. Over to third goes Sewell. Runner at third with 1 out. I'll bring in Nico Lombardi. Lombardi fouled straight back to the backstop. 0-1. One is a ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to go home with it, and they are going to get the out there. It's going to be fielder's choice, 5-2.
At the plate for the Crabs, number 24, Katie Lee.
Runner at first with 2 outs. I'll bring in Caden Lee. Which is high and outside, 1-0. Low and outside, 2-0. Is low and inside, 3-0 to Kate Lee. Rio in there for a called strike. 3-1. Fouled straight back to the screen. Count goes full 3-2. Three-two is sprayed foul off to the right onto F Street. Do it again, 3-2. Three-two again. Misses just inside ball 4. So Lee works the walk. First and second, 2 outs. That'll bring in Jacob Pappas.
Pappas hit by a pitch and singled so far tonight.
Good start to his Crabs career. Pappas is a high chopper to the second baseman who boots off of his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. I mean, see what our official score says.
That's an error on the second baseman.
So, second baseman and the shortstop for the Pearls each have 2 errors apiece.
That is not good.
Now, bases loaded, 2 outs. I'm bringing in Elijah McNeil. McNeil up high, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 91 mile per hour fastball. It's 1-1. Slow ground to the left side of the infield. The third baseman picks it up. Throw to first just in time. And that's going to do it for the Crabs here in the 4th.
That was a good play.
They get another couple of runs. They lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, Humboldt's ESPN 107.3 FM. back to downtown Arcata. Top of the 5th inning, 4-0 Crabs. The Hancock, Hendricks, and Velo due up for the Pearls against Miles Oliver. So first 3 innings, pushed through a lot of traffic, some stress innings, and then relatively smooth 4th inning. Walked 1, but that was it. Pitches low and outside to Hancock, 1-0. One-0 is inside, 2-0.
The ball's gonna blow it, isn't
it? 2-0 in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. One swung on and missed. A nasty breaking ball from the CR product, Miles Oliver, 2-2. Does a fly ball out to center field. Timmy Reed ranging over to his left a bit, making the catch 1 away. I'll bring in Caleb Hendricks. Crabs. Game tomorrow, 7 against the Stockton Pearls. Then Athletic Edge Express this weekend here at home. Pitch to Hendricks is a little looper right to the second baseman, Cavanosaurus. 2 away. It's about as easy as it can get. And I'm bringing Caleb Velo. The Crabs next week hit the road for the entire week. We'll start in wine country, Healdsburg, taking on the Prune Packers. Pitch to Velo in there for a called strike, 0-1. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at Recreation Park, historic Recreation Park against the Healdsburg Prune Packers. The 0-1 is in the dirt. And it pops up behind the stands, and the Crabs queen, Tamara Cloesy, makes the catch. It popped right into her hands, right behind home plate. I don't know how that happened. Home plate umpire Zach Norton is laughing. Whoa. I mean, that thing hit the dirt, bounced over the netting behind home plate. And Tamara made the catch. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. So back to the road trip next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week against the Healdsburg Prune Packers in Healdsburg. And then next weekend, down to Lincoln. 2-1 is outside 3-1 at McBean Stadium against the Lincoln Potters. Most important week of the season for the Crabs. It will be a true test of what this team can really do. The 3-1 is a line drive into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Velo. Potters and the Prune Packers, they played in the Pacific Empire League Championship Series last season. The Prune Packers won the best out of 3 series, 2-1. Both of those teams are loaded with high-end Division I talent from big schools. Pitch Williams is low and outside, 1-0. The Prune Packers in particular, looking at their roster, I mean, guys from Michigan, Texas Tech, Tennessee. Pretty big schools. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, 1-1. And the Lincoln Potters are believe similar as well as to the caliber of schools that are on their roster. So if the Crabs can get even a few wins in that road trip, that would be really big. Pitches swung on and missed 1 and 2. And every single one of those games on the road will be right here on ESPN Radio 107.3 FM, 1340 AM. I will be on the road with the team. Looking forward to that. Road trips are always fun. One, two, misses outside, 2 and 2.
Did she really?
2-2 is up high, and the count goes full 3 and 2.
First guy lined up. F4 single.
2 in there, called strike 3. Great pitch from Miles Oliver, and that's going to do it for the Pearls here in the 5th. Crabs lead 4-0. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You listen to Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata, bottom of the 5th inning. Crabs lead the Pearls by a score of 4-0. It'll be Reed, Morris, and Soares due up against Cruz Herrera. No, this is a new pitcher. The new pitcher for the Pearls is number 27, Braden Hill. Well, the Giants, they somehow managed to win that game in Denver. I believe they were down 5-3 going into the top of the 9th and got 3 runs, and Camilo Doval closed it down. Good win for the Giants.
This Sunday's Father's Day. Good day to be here. I'll be here.
Let's see what's going on around the rest of Major League Baseball. Ooh, I like this score. The San Diego Padres leading the Dodgers by a score of 9-0. Top of the 7th down in San Diego. Love to see that. And the West Sacramento A's in a 1-1 tie with the Angels down in Anaheim going to the 9th inning there. Timmy Reed will step in. Mr. Reed is in the dirt 1-0. Pitch is up high, 2-0. In there for a called strike. It's 2-1. Timmy Reed. 2-1. Reed shows bunt, then pulls it back. Misses up high, 3-1. And Timmy Reed, he has some serious speed, so not too much of a shocker to see him lay down a bunt and try to get on. 3-1 is popped up right side of the infield. It's going to be the second baseman shielding his eyes from the lights and making the catch one away. Now bringing the top of the order in Keenan Morris. 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Pitch to Morris way inside, 1-0. Misses high and outside, 2-0. Misses high and outside again, 3-0, and Braden Hill is missing consistently to the same spot.
This is another pitcher now, Braden Hill.
Yes, Braden Hill.
Well, Herrera was great. I'm surprised they pulled him out.
3-0 is in there for a call strike, 3-1. Yeah, and looking at the Pearls roster, they don't have a ton of players on there.
No,
so
I'm surprised.
It is only a 2-game series, so 3-1 is a ground ball to the right side of the infield. Second baseman picks it up, throws to first, 2 away.
And that's bat boy Wade Hayes, everybody.
Bringing Kavana Swords.
And now batting for the Humboldt Crab, number 10, Kavana
Swords 0 for 2. Although he's reached base all 3 times.
That's right, twice by way of the error, and then once by a walk.
Four errors for the Stockton Pearls. Pitches up high, 1-0. 2 each by the shortstop and the second baseman.
Yeah, as I said earlier to some of the folks sitting out in the stands, it's not exactly Tinker's Devers' chance out there.
1-0 misses outside, 2-0. Pitch lashed, fouled on the third base line, 2-1. One pitch in the dirt. It's 3-1. Up high, ball 4. So Kavanasaur is on base for his 4th time in all 4 plate appearances, and that'll bring in Cameron Sewell.
Number 11, Cameron Sewell.
Sewell in the dirt, 1-0. 1-0 misses high, 2-0. And again, Braden Hill is really consistently missing up.
Yeah.
Two-0 swung on and missed. 2-1. Runner goes. The 2-1 is in the dirt and kicks away from the catcher. So Monosaurus will steal second uncontested. Runner at second with 2 outs. And a 3-1 count. Cameron Sewell as catcher Tyler Williams goes out to talk to Braden Hill on the mound.
Fans really going after him.
Crowd is
He
fired
goes out
up
there
tonight.
to chat a lot. I think the fans are.
A little restless.
I think so. That's the right word.
The 3-1 pitch is fouled back. Count goes full 3-2. And again, Monosaurus dancing around at second base trying to distract the pitcher. Three 2 is popped up left side, out of play, foul. Do it again, 3-2. Three-two is swung on and missed, strike 3, and Sewell chase at a pitch that was very high. That's going to do it here in the bottom of the 5th. The Crabs fail to score. They lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball right here on ESPN Radio 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. The Crabs lead the Pearls by a score of 4-0. It will be Sazaris, McCray, and Eaton due up for the Pearls against a new Crabs pitcher, number 34, Spencer Jacobs. And Jacobs so far this season, this is his 3rd appearance, 3 innings pitched. In those 3 innings, he's given up 2 hits, 3 runs, walked 4, struck out 5. Night falls here at the Arcata Ballpark. Very cloudy, foggy, overcast day here on the North Coast. More scores from around Major League Baseball. The Diamondbacks leading the Mariners by a score of 9-2. down in Phoenix.
I'll be quiet. I don't want to.
And Orioles falling to the Detroit Tigers 5-3.
Boy, the Tigers are good, aren't they?
Tigers are real good. I believe they had the best record in baseball.
I think they do. Yeah.
One point. Maybe they,
I think they have
do
it right now. Yeah.
Yeah. During crab season, I kind of
I know. It's hard
lose
to keep
track,
up, isn't it? Yeah.
But yes, they're quite good. We have a Petaluma native on the team, Spencer Torkelson.
The thing about the Tigers, I don't think there's any one guy on the team that's having like a spectacular year. It's just they're all solid, and the pitching's great.
Yep, exactly. Tarek Skubal.
Mm-hmm.
Javi Baez is having a really good season.
I think it was Skubal I watched pitch against Cleveland when I was in New York one night, and it was an amazing thing to watch.
Sazera steps in, swung on and missed 0-1. I think there was one game recently where he pitched a complete game, and then the last pitch he threw was 100 plus.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's just crazy to think about. The 0-1 fouled straight back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Two misses up high, 1-2. 1-2, right down the middle, called strike 3.
Happy trails.
One away. Well, wasn't right down the middle according to TrackMan, but it was right there on the plate.
Right there, though, right on the outside corner, really. Nice pitch.
It's going to bring in Houston McCray. And pitches up high, 1-0.
Cray's 0 for 2.
1-0, called strike.
Jeez.
A little ways off the plate.
That is nuts.
It's 1-1. Spencer Jacobs and the Crabs will take the call, but 1-1 is right on the corner for a called strike, 1-2. No doubt about that one. One-two pitch misses up high, 2-2. Jacobs shakes off a few pitches. And the 2-2 is fouled straight back. Do the 2-2 again. Sprayed foul off to the left. We'll do it over 2-2. Two called, strike 3, 2 away. Upper part of the zone. Froze McCray. That's going to bring in Thomas Eaton. Eaton is swung on and missed. Nasty breaking ball with some downward action from Jacobs, 0-1. 0-1, check swing, fouled straight back, 0-2. Two is a line drive right at Jacob's feet. It falls to the second baseman, and what a great play by Kavanasaurus to throw across his body over the first and get the out, and that's going to do it for the Pearls here in the top of the sixth. They go in order. They trail 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata, bottom of the sixth inning. Crabs lead the Pearls by a score of 4-0. It'll be Enyart, Lombardi, and Lee due up for the Crabs against Braden Hill. To Enyart in there for a called strike, 0-1. Drops it right down the middle, 0-2. To pitch, throws it over his head.
Yikes.
Definitely slipped out of his hand there, 1-2. One, two is popped up way foul. Off to the left and out of play. Do it again, 1-2. Enyart went after a ball that was way up in the zone.
Oh.
And the 1-2
Close pitch.
Just misses low and
Nice
outside,
take.
2-2.
Same, it's 2-2 on the.
2-2 is a high fly ball down the left field line. And it will fall out of play, foul. Do it over 2-2. Just grounded foul off towards the Crabs dugout down the third base line, and do the 2-2 again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up to Adam Enyart.
Oh,
2-2,
nasty.
and Enyard is unable to hold his swing up. And that's going to be strike 3.
That was a tough pitch.
I'm bringing Nico Lombardi with 1 out.
Now to play for the Crabs, number 28, Nico Lombardi.
Lombardi misses up high 1-0. Misses high and inside 2-0. Drops it in there for a called strike, 2-1. On the outside part of the plate for a called strike, 2-2. Crabs up 4-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Sprayed foul off to the right onto F Street. Do it over again, 2-2. I believe that hit the top of a car parked on F Street. That is why the parking is always so good, so close to the ballpark on Crabs game days. There's a reason for that. The 2-2 is popped up. Shallow center field. The center fielder will come in and make the catch. 2 away.
Let's give it up to the bad boys, Jackson Lee.
Now bringing Caden Lee.
And now, batting for the Humble Crabs, number 24, Caden Lee.
Lee tonight has reached twice on walks and also struck out looking.
Pitch to Lee. And there for a called strike on 1. The 1 pitch misses inside, 1-1. High and outside, 2-1. Sprayed foul off to the right onto F Street, and it's 2-2.
Krusty Krab in the house.
Here is Krusty. 2-2. Misses out just outside. 3-2. The
Pearl
entire
thought they had the
Pearl
strikeout.
team. Yeah.
Well, it's been a strike all night.
They were heading off the field, and you're right. I mean, it was well off the plate on TrackMan, but that has been called several times, so I don't blame them. Three-two swung on and missed strike 3, and got Caden Lee to wave at a pitch that was high up out of the zone, and that's going to do it for the Crabs. Here in the 6th, they go in order, but they lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 7th. Stay tuned. The Professor Benjamin Schaefer will take you the rest of the way. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 7th inning. The Crabs lead the Pearl by a score of 4-0. It will be Ramirez, Blake, and Hancock due up for the Pearls against Spencer Jacobs. And here to take you the rest of the way is the professor, Patrick Schaefer.
Thank you, Liam. All right, Crabs leading 4-0, top of the 7th. Here's Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Another fun night at the ballpark, even though it's been overcast and cold. Fans are into it. Here's the pitch, and we got a good ball game. Swung on and missed 0-1. Crabs with a 4-0 lead.
You can handle it a little cold.
Yeah, we're used to it here. Humboldt. 0-1 the count to Ramirez. And the pitch. In there for a strike. Letter high. And Jacobs' next pitch misses high and inside. One and two to count. Jacobs rocks and comes home. Swung on and missed, took something off. And that's it for Ramirez. One away. Pearls only have 2 outs, 2 hits tonight. Both singles, I believe, yeah.
At the top of the order, number 4, Bo Blake.
Here's Bo Blake. He's 0 for 3. Really, what's hurt the Pearls tonight is their defense.
That's right, 4 errors.
Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder out to second. Soros has it and throws him out. 2 away. That brings up Eli Hancock, first baseman. No, sorry, left fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, and he was hit by a pitch. Jacobs' pitch, right in there low. 1-0. I like Jacobs. He works fast. Gets the ball,
right.
He pitches the ball.
You love it.
1-0 the count. That one's in the dirt. That looks like it might have got a piece of the umpire. And he's limping around a little bit. I think it might have hit him on the foot. Or.
Well, that's not the first one that's gotten Zach Norton either. One got him in the left hand earlier, so it's been dinged up a little bit.
I said it's treacherous back there. And
oh, yeah. Not for the fan of heart being behind home plate.
2-0 the count. He looks like he's okay. Got to be tough, too. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Little looper out towards shortstop. One hop, bare hand, throws in the dirt, not in time. That's an infield hit for Hancock. Nice attempt by McNeil, but really no chance.
Yeah, that would have been an incredible play if you were to make that.
So runner on first, 2 away. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 2 with a walk. No, pinch hitter, number 24. So that means that this is
Spencer Webb.
Spencer Webb. Webb, left-handed hitter, takes a fastball inside. One-oh, big swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled out of play.
Sponsored by the Fireplace on F Street.
Runner goes, 1-2, check swing, throw down to second, not in time. Pitch was pitch called a ball, I think.
I believe so. There were several Crabs players running onto the field after that play, anticipating an out call, and they didn't get it. They really wanted it.
No, they didn't get. No, he slid past the tag. He was.
They wanted it really bad.
He was in there all the way. So runner on second now. 2-2 pitch misses inside, and the count goes full. Three and two. Oh, swung on and fouled. Just got a piece of it and fouled it away. So Webb will live to see another pitch.
I think I'm exhausted.
3-2. The pitch. Again, tap foul, so good at bat by Webb. 3-2. Jacobs looks out at second and deals. Swung on and missed, got in. Inning over. No runs. No hits. There was a hit. There were no errors and a runner left at the end of 6.5. Crabs lead at 4-0. We're going to go to the Crabgrass Band now with Take Me Out to the Ball Game in the 7th inning stretch here at the Arcata Ballpark.
Fans, it's that time to join the world famous Crabgrass Band and their rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Hit it, Humble Crabs.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ground. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Crabbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. Go for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
That's the world famous Crabgrass Band and Tuba.
All right, there it was. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. 7th inning stretch at the Arcata Ballpark. Crabs leading 4-0, 4 runs. 5 hits, no errors for the Crabs. No runs, 3 hits, 4 errors for the Pearls. These two teams will meet again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And then another 3-game series this weekend with the, who is it?
Athletic Edge Express.
Athletic Edge Express.
Then the team is on the road for an entire week, so get out here. But as Jack said, behind me, you can catch all those games
Yes, you can.
on the road.
Liam will be bringing
right
you all
here.
the action.
ESPN 107.3 FM, 1340 AM. I will be on the bus with the team. Will be a good time.
Oh, he'll be on the bus with the team, eh? Oh, boy.
That's right. It's always fun hanging
I
out
bet
on the
it's fun.
bus and in
Yeah,
the
it sounds
hotel
fun.
with
Yeah.
the guys. You
Yeah,
know.
it sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm always up here doing all my responsibilities, so it's nice to actually hang out with the boys for a change
I'm
on
sure.
the road. So
Yeah.
these road trips are always fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Pappas, McNeil, and Reed to bat for the Crabs, bottom of the order, leading 4-0 in the 7th. Jacob Pappas singled, hit by a pitch, and reached on an error, so he has not made an out yet as a member of the Crabs. And here's a pitch behind him. Want to know, is this a new pitcher yet again?
Let's see.
I think this is a new pitcher.
Yeah, number 33. Isaac Talavera.
Isaac Talavera is the new pitcher. Fourth pitcher of the night for the Pearls. And that one's hit in the air to left field down the line, and that's going to be up against the fence. On his way to second, and here comes the throw, and he's in there with a stand-up double. Jacob Pappas having a good night. His first appearance for the Crabs.
Now batting for the Humboldt Crabs, number 1, Elijah McNeil.
Here's Elijah McNeil. 1 for 3. And the pitch hits him on the back. Ouch. Oh. Square on the back. Yikes. It was only a 78-mile-an-hour pitch, but even so,
Yeah, it's grimacing a bit.
Sounded like it hurt. So here's Timmy Reed, 0 for 3.
Still feeling it a bit.
I'm sure he is. That just hit him right above the kidney.
Yeah.
So here's Timmy Reed, who I expect to be bunting. He tried to bunt last time he batted, and he is bunting, and he takes the pitch outside. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. One and one the count. He's not bunting now, and he takes a pitch in the dirt. Two and one.
Looks like a ball got away from the Pearls bullpen out in right field.
Oh, that's not unheard of tonight.
Ball's getting away from the Pearls.
2-1 to count.
Ouch.
This is high, 3-1.
It's been a tough night for their defense, that's for sure. But really only the shortstop and the second baseman. They've bared the brunt of all 4 errors.
Yeah. 3-1. That's in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to send the runner around home. To home. Here he comes. Runner goes to third. He's safe there. And the Crabs lead at 5-0. RBI single for Timmy Reed.
RBI single by Timmy Reed.
Pappas in to score. McNeil to third.
Now following up at the top of the order for the Crabs, number 9, Keenan Morris.
Here's Keenan Morris. Still nobody out. Crabs looking to break it open here in the bottom of the 7th.
That's what they tend to do.
Yeah, they just wear people down.
Close game for majority of the game, and then wear the other team's pitching down.
Get into the bullpen. And Morris tonight is 1 for 4. Runner goes, pitch is swung on and foul tipped.
I think Keenan Morris robbed Timmy Reed of a stolen base.
I think he did. Reed had it stolen all the way. The fans thought he had it stolen even after the play. But he did foul the ball off.
Well, Robin Guyver's out to talk to
I know.
Zach Norton about something. I don't know.
I think he's just confirming that it hit the bat.
Yeah.
0-1 to count. Here we go. In the dirt. 1-1. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. A run is already in. The Crabs lead by 5. The 1-1. Runners going. The throw down the second is way offline. And Reed has it stolen. So second and third now. 2-1 to count to Morris. And the pitch. Hacked foul over towards the Pearls dugout. Two and two. Breaking pitch, ooh, just misses outside. Three and two. First base is open, so he walks in. Isn't that ball four? Yeah. So Morris walks. No reason to give him anything to hit. And that does load the bases, though. For Kavanasaurus. Saurus tonight has reached base 4 times, twice by way of the walk and twice by way of the error.
That's right.
McNeil at third, Reed at second, Morris at first. Crabs leading 5-0, nobody out. Talavera in a heap of trouble, and that pitch a great block by the catcher, Tyler Williams. 1-0. The 1-0. Breaking pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. The 1-1 in the dirt. And Williams couldn't find it for a second. Two and one. Is high, way high. 3-1, almost over his. That one almost went to the backstop, and it almost missed the pitch tracker. It was so high.
Yeah. Way up there.
3-1, nowhere to put Kavanasaurus. No action in the Pearls bullpen at all. 3-1. Did that hit the bat? Yes.
Oh, wow.
And Saurus mad at himself. That ball was over his head, and as he ducked out of the way, it hit the bat. Boy, that's a tough break.
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. And yeah, it's not. He seems upset with himself, but there's really nothing to do about that. I mean, that was just bad luck. 3-2. And the pitch. Well, that one hit him, so that's going to plate the run. And the bases are going to remain loaded. Here comes the coach.
Fans, your unofficial attendance tonight, 109,746. Actual attendance, 569.
They're going to make a pitching change.
Shocking.
569.
Let's see,
All right.
is number 32,
32.
Micah English.
Micah English, 5th pitcher of the night. All right, well, Micah English takes his warm-up tosses. We'll go back to the studio to thank some sponsors. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM.
That is the world famous.
We are back. Crabs have played at 2 runs here in the 7th inning and to take a 6-0 lead. Still nobody out. New pitcher on the mound is
In front of them, that's a donation.
Micah English.
Pop in a few bucks.
He is the 5th pitcher of the night for the Pearls. And the batter is going to be Cameron Sewell. Sewell tonight has walked, line to right, doubled and struck out. Reed is at third, Morris at second, Soros at first. Still nobody out. And here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike just on the outside corner, 0-1. Good pitch. The 0-1. Rights high and outside. One and one. 1-1 is high and outside. Tough situation for English, coming in with the bases loaded and nobody out. There's no room for error. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Adam Enyard on deck. Not going to get any easier. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. 82-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 away. And here's Enyard. He's 1 for 4 with a double. And the pitch. Slider misses outside. English has an interesting delivery. He sort of kicks his left leg up the last second. There was a sort of sidearm, not quite. And 1-1. Fastball misses inside. More like 3/4. 2-1. 2-0 to Enyart. Hits him. Ay, ay, ay. Man. Enyart unhappy about that. That sounded like it really hurt.
Yeah, and that's not good because that's multiple pitchers who have drilled the Crabs, right in the back. Which I'm not saying it's intentional.
It's not
in any
intentional.
way,
It's just incompetent.
Just a lack of control by the pitching staff in general.
Nico Lombardi.
7-0 Crabs as Reed comes in to score. Morris goes to third. Soros goes to second. Here's Lombardi. He's 0 for 2. Go for 3, actually. He takes a strike on the outside corner. And there's a pitch low, 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3 runs have scored. Broken bat roller past the mound. That's going to get another run in easily. Throw to first is in time. Morris comes in to score. RBI for Lombardi.
Let's give it up for co-bat boys. Jackson Christensen.
On the play, Soros goes to third.
Good job, fellas.
Enyart to second.
Now batting for the crowd, number 24, Caden Lee.
Here's Caden Lee. Lee tonight is 0 for 2, and he taps one foul over towards the Crabs dugout. He's walked a couple of times.
One of those messy scorebook games, huh, Benjamin?
Absolutely, and I hate a messy scorebook, but kind of hard to avoid.
Yeah.
Oh and 1. Right down the middle for a called strike. Good pitch. 0-2. 8-0 now in favor of the Crabs. And the pitch. Fouled out of play.
That foul ball sponsored by Wild Planet, the original sustainable seafood company.
The 0-2. Fouled out of play again. Runners take their lead. English sets, looks at third, and comes home 0-2. Way outside and all the way to the backstop, and the runners are going to stay where they're at. One and two. slider. He got him to chase it out of the zone, and that'll end the inning. But the Crabs get 4 more runs on 2 hits. There were no others and 2 left. And at the end of 7, they lead it 8-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Top of the 8th inning. Velo, Williams, and Cesares to bat for the Crabs.
For the Pearls, number 34, Caleb Velo.
We have a winner.
Velo tonight is 1 for 2. And the pitch lined in the right field for a base hit. His 2nd hit of the night. This Tyler Williams to bat. Williams is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, and it's low.
Well, here comes the post 50-50
Yeah.
mass exodus.
Yep.
We know who the real Crabs fans are.
Yes, we do. Swung on and foul tipped. 1-1. The 1-1. This is low. Two and 1. It's not like there's traffic on the way home. Next pitch is fouled off against the screen. You know what I mean? It's not like.
Yeah. People must have work early in the morning or something.
Oh, right. There's people.
Yeah.
All right. There's people that are working.
Yeah, that's right.
Do the count.
It's the only legitimate excuse for leaving early on a Tuesday night.
Has rolled over to third base. Morris throws the second for 1. Back to first. Not quite in time. Wow, that was much closer than I thought it was going to be. But they do get the force at second. Williams aboard on the fielder's choice. Ball was not hit very hard.
72 off the bat.
One away. Here's Cesares. Cesares is 0 for 3. He takes a pitch inside. One 0. Fastball rides high. 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Crabs. No runs, 4 hits, 4 errors for the Pearls. Crabs looking for their 8th win in a row to start the season. Here's the 2-0. Check swing and a pitch at the knees. 2-1. Two. Tapped foul. Ooh, and he waves at a slider away. 2 away. Third time tonight, Cesare struck out. And with Williams over at first, here's McCrary. He's 0 for 3.
We have a pinch hitter, Tim Ayers, number 7.
So Tim Ayers will bat for McCrary. And he takes a pitch in there for a strike, belt high. The 0-1. This is outside. One and one. Swung on and missed. 1-2. 85-mile-an-hour fastball. One and two, swung on a miss, strike 3. And that ends the inning. No runs hit, no errors, a runner left for the Pearls at the end of 7.5. They trail 8-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. I can. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th inning. Jacob Pappas, Elijah McNeil, and Timmy Reed to bat. They led off the 7th inning, where the Crabs ended up scoring 4 runs and leaving the bases loaded. So, or leaving 2 on actually. Crabs leading 8-0. So here's Pappas. Has a double and a single in 4 trips. They have not gotten him out yet. Excuse me. He takes a breaking pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Great debut.
Oh yeah, about as good as it can get, really.
0-1. Oh, and he waves at a breaking pitch on the outside corner. 0-2, that was a nasty pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 away.
Number 1, Elijah McNeil.
Here's McNeil. He is 1 for 3 with a run scored. Took a pitch to the back, last appearance, I mean. And he slaps that one foul, not a play. The 0-1. Off the hands, and out of play. 0-2. The 0-2. This is outside.
Ooh, look at that chain that fan has on. It's spinning and lighting up. See it, Benjamin?
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Look at that.
That's cool. It's like, what's that guy, Flavor Flav or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
The 0-1. Grounded out to second base. Yeah, 2 away.
Although instead of a clock, it's a crab.
Is it a crab?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Probably made that himself.
He did. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's nice. 2 away. And here's Timmy Reed, 1 for 4, but he had a big single in the 7th
We
inning.
need to talk to that guy and hook you up with one of those.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's definitely my style.
Oh, yeah.
Next pitch.
I could see you rocking that. Come on.
Held up against the backstop. 0-1. I did have a clock for a while, a huge clock I walked around with, you know, and the Flavor Flav was doing that. Because I watched that show. With,
Yeah.
You know, when he was on TV.
Oh, I want to see a photo of you with that on.
The 0-1. Breaking pitch on the outside corner, 0-2. And the 0-2. Oh, right down the middle, called strike 3. Reed never had a chance. That ends the inning. Crabs go 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. Stay tuned. Last chance for the Pearls coming up. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back, top of the 9th inning. Eichten, Ramirez, and Blake to bat for the Pearls, with the Crabs leading 8-0. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, these two teams will meet again at 7 o'clock. The band will not be here tomorrow night.
We know who will be here. Mitchell,
I'll be here.
Mitchell Monchi.
Mitchell will be here.
It'll be you and Mitchell tomorrow.
That's right, all right. Liam takes over the music in the ballpark when the band's not here.
I think I've ceded control of the music to Jack
No, have you?
tomorrow night, but I'm gonna let Mitchell come on. He does a great job.
Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike to Eichten. It's 0-1.
It's actually pinch hitter
Oh,
Jacob Coburn.
What's his number?
22.
Cobrin, K-O-B-R-I-N, and he swings and misses at the next pitch. Oh, and 2.
But yes, most non-band nights I am in control of the music. That's why I take those nights off.
Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. 1 and 2. One, 2 is popped in the air, shortstop. 1 away. So this, another pinch hitter. This is number 15, Aiden Williams.
Now batting for the Pearls. Pinch hitter number 15, Aiden Williams.
And Williams hits one over to third, 2 away. So the Pearls are down to their last out. Back to the top of the order. It's supposed to be Blake, but instead it is Bo Blake.
Now batting at the top of the order for the Pearls. Number 4, Bo Blake.
Spencer Jacobs rocks. Comes home with a fastball high. The 1-0. Fastball misses inside. The 2-0 popped to the right field. Pappas is under it, and that ends the game.
Your final score.
For the Crabs in victory, their 8th in a row. 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The win goes to Miles Oliver. I think Jacobs gets a save, doesn't he?
8-0.
No, because he pitched so many innings.
Oh, you know what? That might be true, actually.
Anyway, at any rate, the win goes to Miles Oliver, and the loss goes to Miles Brand. For the Pearl, no runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, the 2 teams will meet again. Liam, last thoughts?
Well, it was kind of a classic Crabs game where, they get a few runs early, they go ahead.
Take advantage of errors.
Take advantage of errors. It stays pretty close, and then
boom.
The other team's pitching just falls apart, and they pull away.
Yeah.
So, great win. Another great outing for Crabs pitching, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Yep, a lot of fun. Well, folks, thanks for listening. It's been great fun bringing you all the action tonight. This is Benjamin Schaefer, along with Liam Warner, wishing you a great evening. This is Crabs Baseball 107.3 FM.